Where is the offense at as you're going into the game on Saturday?
We'll find out Saturday night. I think we're on track to be ready to play. Confident in this group. Game ones are always, always a wild card, and there's usually some mistakes in game ones, and so you have to just play hard and try to overcome those. But I expect us to play well. We are playing against a good defense, though. These guys are very disruptive, and so there's a chance they could, with all the disruption they do on defense, there could be some plays that don't go our way, and we're going to have to stick together, and that's I'm interested to see how we do that. As we got so many new players, I want to see how we handle adversity when we have a bad play or even a bad series.
Paul said that one of the things that jumps out to him about the offense is just the amount of different weapons you have. What does that do for you as a coordinator when you have so many different guys that have skill sets that kind of complement one another but are also varied from one another?
Well, we try to be a team that uses the whole field, and we want to make the defense defend everybody, all the skill players that are on the field, and so we try to have fun with that. It's fun to get the ball to different guys in different ways and spread it around, and it's a lot more fun to be on a team like that than a team where just one guy gets the ball all the time, and so I think we're trying to create an environment where everyone knows that if you do your part, there's a good chance the ball's coming your way.
Have you locked into two other starters along the offensive line? I know there's fours on the depth chart, but do you know who those five are?
Yeah, we know what we're going to do, but I'm not going to tell you right now. But I expect we do know what we're going to do right now, and I'm just not sure if Coach Funk has already had the conversations with everybody yet. So I don't think it's fair for me to reveal that if I haven't spoken with him yet after this practice has ended, so I'm not sure where he stands with those guys on those conversations. But yeah, we're ready.
Saw Falau went out for the season. Falau Potty. Did that happen in scrimmage or
I can't comment about that, but that is not necessarily true right now. So that's still up in the air. Yeah.
So he could still play maybe this year.
Well,
Okay.
Sam Houston seemed like their defensive scheme is pretty unique in a way. You talk
Yeah.
about disruption. How do you prepare for something like that?
It's not easy. Yeah, it's a unique defense. They're good. They they do a lot. They do a lot of stuff, and like I said, there can be some plays where they can make you look bad, and then probably be some plays in this game that we're hoping if we get them blocked up that we can do something good with the ball too. So, but it's a lot to prepare for, and trying to duplicate the speed of it in practice with a scout team isn't easy. So there'll be an adjustment period in that game where as we get used to the speed of the game and all the different things they do. But hopefully, we'll settle in and play well.
What's your comfort level with this offense right now versus maybe the last 3 or 4 season openers?
Well, I feel the same as I probably have the last 2 years. I have a lot of confidence in our team. I think we're going to play well. I think we're going to be a very good offense this year. But game ones are always kind of a wild card, because they could come out and do something totally different than what they've shown. We have some new players that they haven't seen. So there's and then we have some new players who haven't played together yet as a unit, and so there's some unknowns there. But I do have a lot of confidence in this team, and I think we're going to be a good offense.
How did you and Coach Funk come to the determination to put Paul at center?
Well, just a few reasons. First of all, he's a really good center. Connor is too. But I think Connor's a really good guard. He's a little longer, a little taller, bigger, and so that came into consideration. Just some of the big defensive tackles you have to block in this league, and especially in pass protection. I think that was a factor. But and then also I think Connor's experience in this offense. Whoever plays right tackle is going to be a new starter there. So now you have a super veteran player playing next to that right tackle to kind of always keep him going in the right direction, and that was a factor as well. But we could flip it. We could flip it right now, and there wouldn't be much difference. I mean, the two guys are both good players. We love Connor as a center. I also think this will be great for Connor. He's got a couple years under his belt on film of playing center. Now he gets to show the NFL a season of playing guard. I think it's a great thing for him personally.
In that competition, did it? And I use the word competition kind of loosely, but did it help you because both guys are so like accustomed and adapted to playing both positions?
I think so.
That it was kind of like, hey, either way, like I'm good.
Yeah, it's funny. It was a competition in a way, but it didn't really feel like one because they just alternated all the time. Most of the time they were playing together, so there's so many reps of them just playing next to each other, just alternating, and they're both team guys, and neither one of them really seemed to. They were both good with whatever, and but what was clear from the start is that both of them are in our top 5, and so they had to be on the field, and yeah.
You mentioned the various unknowns with Sam Houston. What do you feel the most sure about or the most confident about with the offensive side of the football going into the game?
The most confident about is just that our guys will be prepared to play. You know, I think this team is really mature and really hungry to prove something, and we're not going to be a team that, you know, walks out there Saturday night not understanding that every game is a huge game and every snap matters. Our guys will be ready to play. They'll be excited to play, and I'm looking forward to watching them.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you guys.
Coach.
Yep.